ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is Luke, I'm the lucky one. I live with people that I call my friends, and it's safe here. Yeah, it's safe here. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. Our tusks are strong, they're what we need, but all you wanna do is take our seed. My wife and kids, I keep them close to me, but it doesn't matter, you still make them bleed. You hunt them down, hack off their face, all in the name of your ivory trade, all in the name of the human race, all in the name of the human race. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're every little girl trapped in a lonely world. You got a guardian, you got a guardian along your way. Little children being burned and beat. Can you turn your back and can you sleep? Well, it's up to me and you, the lone biker and the banker too. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love for every little girl trapped in her lonely world. You've got a guardian, you've got a guardian along your way. Leather jacket or three-piece suit, cotton gown or cowboy boots. Don't matter about the clothes you wear. Let the kids know that you care. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love to every little girl trapped in a lonely world. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love to every little girl trapped in her lonely world. You've got a guardian, you've got a guardian along your way.
The mission of Guardians of the Children is to recognize and react to child abuse and educate the public to do the same, to serve as advocates to provide strength and stability to families in crisis, and be an answer to the prayer of an abused child or teen for courage, support, and protection.
Don't let your silence drown out their cries.
I can't believe this feeling you give to me, the way it feels inside, the way it humbles me.
Joe Exotic TV is a licensed member of the U.S. Press Association. All video footage is owned and played by White Monkey Productions. Some scenes may be reenacted or recreated, dramatized, or made up for purposes of entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JoeExotic.tv here on this Friday night. God, it's cold out there. Not very often you see me in bib overalls, but hey, I'm a farmer running for president, right? Whatever. Hey, let's talk about this gun control thing for just a second, okay? I watched Obama last night until I wanted to throw pillows at the TV screen. They used the problem that there was 5 people killed yesterday in Chicago by violent guns. And there's 30,000 people die in the U.S. last year by gun violence. How many people died by drunk drivers? How many people died in airplanes? And you never hear them talk about that. Okay, why? Why do you never hear talk about it? Okay? Because the federal government makes so much money on airplanes. The federal government and the tobacco, firearms, and alcohol people make so much money on alcohol. And they don't make any money on guns. Right? But they want to use Chicago last night. 5 people died yesterday alone in Chicago. You know, that's a tragedy. It really is a tragedy that anybody should die. But nobody died in Oklahoma. The entire state. When you pile how many million people in one city because you want economic growth to the point that you're a slut about it, the hell do you expect? 3 million people to get along? With no robberies or homicides or rapes or something like that? So instead of fucking the whole country because you got south side of Chicago over there being dumbasses and killing people and robbing people, why not make it stricter in the city limits of Chicago? Or hey, better yet, why don't you get the cops up off their ass and start busting some of these people? I can tell you why. Because our court systems spend so much time, and our government, our Supreme Courts, and our court system wastes so much time trying to decide if a fucking Celebes macaque should have a photo copyrighted. Am I getting through to you yet? You have America's #1 terrorist, PETA, filing a lawsuit in America on a guy that lives in another country that owns a picture of a selfie of a Celebes macaque. So what do? We waste the United States court system. Okay, how much taxpayer money come out of your pocket on a stupid lawsuit they knew that they weren't going to win? But you know why? Because they got publicity out of it. Free publicity on your dime. Yes, I'm going to bitch about that on tomorrow's video. But today's video, let's bitch about something else. That's coming up next. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to video message number 87. I'm Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and yes, I am running for the presidential candidacy of 2016. Let me throw something out there that not a whole lot of you probably know or have heard of, but the state of California has passed a bill allowing illegal aliens to automatically get a driver's license. Now, that's not a bad thing. They call it the Motor Safety Act, so that way they have to be more responsible to drive an automobile. The problem is the way California is set up. Once you have a driver's license, you're automatically registered to vote. So what happens is this allows every illegal alien to be able to vote in the state of California in an election. Now, why they set this up this way is because they think that almost every illegal immigrant is going to vote Democratic. Wasn't that a sneaky fucking plan? But the problem is you get screwed once again, the American person. They get a driver's license, they get a vote, but they're not issued a social security number, and they're not paying taxes. So where does it start and where does it stop about the American working person getting mauled over in this country because you work every day of your life, you pay taxes on your salary that you make, you pay taxes on the property that you have, you pay taxes on the car that you buy, you pay taxes until you're blue in the face. And now all the illegal immigrants get a vote, which is one of the most prestigious rights in this country. Stand up and make your voice heard. We have a hell of a job ahead of us. For some of you who have emailed me and don't quite understand how this process works, the primaries are only for Republicans and Democrats. I'm running as an independent, which puts me on a whole new set of rules. Most of my petitions don't have to be in until March and August of 2016, which gives us quite a bit of time to get all of our ducks in a row. Now, when we start sending out petitions for each state, it's going to take some very active people to get all these names and signatures on these petitions in order to get my name on the ballot in all 50 states. But I have no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, the further we get into this election and the more you learn about the crooked politics going on in this country, we can do that. And we can pull that off. Now, a lot of you don't understand the electoral thing. Okay, a lot of states like Idaho and New Hampshire and Iowa are some of the prime electoral states. Why are they fighting over the electoral votes? Because unfortunately, the Electoral College is how a president is elected in this country. But have no fear, because come after the primaries, when we have one Republican, one Democrat, and one active independent, we can still become the popular vote in those states, and we can still take those electoral votes. So, it's up to you. Do you want to trust one of the politicians or a multi-billionaire that have nothing to gain by becoming president of this country other than to get richer and to keep taking your rights away by swinging votes depending on how much money is donated? Or do you want to get behind somebody that struggled his whole life and money don't mean a goddamn thing to him. But sticking up for America and sticking up for what's right means all the things in the world. And that's me, ladies and gentlemen. So get on www.joeexotic2016.com and get behind a working person for a change that has nothing to gain by winning this race other than giving America back to the people. I'm Joe Exotic, and I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 88. Well, how do you like it, ladies and gentlemen? You work your ass off. I went to school, had to take driver's ed in order to be able to get a driver's license and take a driver's license test. And you have to grow up and become 18 years old in order to vote. And the illegal immigrants, California, they get to do it all for free. It just don't make sense. How come the American person has to work for everything they got and everybody else gets a handout? It's something that these politicians really need to answer for. How are we going to do that? We're going to keep getting my name out there. And we're going to keep standing up and voicing our opinion. And sooner or later, after the primaries are over, right now it's all about the primaries. So in a few weeks when the primaries are over, things will calm down a little bit, and we're going to throw a third person in the middle of that mix. And we'll get on there. We'll be right back after a commercial break.
There's a place for all of God's creatures, right next to the mashed potatoes and gravy. The Tiger Cafe for your family. Open 24 hours, 20 miles west of Baton Rouge, I-10, exit 139 in Grosstet. This message brought to you by the Tiger Truck Stop Cafe and Tony the Truck Stop Tiger on behalf of innocent animal owners and victims of the animal rights movement. Remember what Tony says.
Animal rights activists taste like chicken.
This story was at GW Animal Park and here outside Oklahoma City in Oklahoma. And, you know, we didn't necessarily know if this was a rescue situation or what this was going to be. We had heard about this very controversial guy, Joe Exotic, who has this animal park. And there are a lot of animal activists who don't like him and find him to be a bad person and cruelty to animals. I mean, you name it. And so I was a little skeptical and a little worried about what we were going to find and who this person was. I must say I was surprised and pleasantly surprised that, you know, the facility is really nice. All the animals look healthy. They all look happy. I didn't see any abuse here. I didn't see dirty cages. You know, I didn't find anything that was alarming. And unfortunately, in my life, I've seen a lot of alarming stuff. You know, and Joe is not a bad guy. You know, I can tell he loves his animals. I can tell that, you know, he's not a bad guy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and let me introduce myself. My name's Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and I'm running for the presidential candidate of 2016. The small people of this country have never had a voice, and it's about time I stand up and give you that voice that you've been looking for. There's one thing about animals. Animals know your character, or whether or not you're a good person or not. So if these animals, tigers and lions, can trust me, by God, you can too. So be sure and get on joeexotic2016.com and see what I'm all about. And finally, get behind somebody that's going to stand up for you. Mwah. Well, you can't say that the staff don't pay attention to the animals because they've got every move down, just like the animals. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is your time to love your animals, and that is Animals and Friends.
My angel don't fly, yeah. Caught on the ground, unable to climb. She waits for the wind, she waits for her time, when my angel can fly. Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds are gone and took the rain that came inside. I can't believe the way I feel about the day. All the bad is gone and all the good is here to stay. I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me. Cause you love me. Funny how this life we live can change from day to day. You can choose to participate and make it be okay. It's funny how a smile can change the words you want to say, or just a song inside your heart you choose to give away. And all the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, 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 baby, because you love me. And all the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, 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 baby, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you because you because you love me, because you love me.
Hey, everybody. I just want to say thank you to all our supporters from the United States Zoological Association. Without you, we couldn't keep strong in the battle to save all of our rights to own and care for the animals that we love. Stick with us. It's going to be a long battle, but we're in it for the long haul.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to be addressing some more on gun control and some more on what the hell makes us private owners and them not. So we'll see you tomorrow. So keep up the good work. Spread everything around. Our actual shares and numbers are dropping. So you people are either getting bored or you don't give a shit or something's going wrong. For the 40-some thousand people around the world that are watching tonight, I'd like to say thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Remember my motto, I love each and every one of you. We gotta raise his front end. Is it going up? I think we're out of hydraulic fluid.